Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness magazine show. Good Sports is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Dr. Lynn McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. For an appointment, call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. And by the Surplus Exchange. Take a tax donation credit plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. Good Sports was recorded on January 10th. Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. I'm Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Today we're here at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, which is located at 15253 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob, just a few doors down from Starbucks. The certified fitness experts at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition can help you with diet and weight loss, sports supplements, fitness advice and guidance, and personalized nutrition plans. Stop by and mention Good Sports or KC Sports Magazine, and you can get a free nutrition consultation, plus sign up for the 90-day Slim and Tone Challenge and save 20% off your next purchase. Visit them online at maxmusclekansascity.com or call 913-782-2222. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And with this month's issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 17th straight year covering sports in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we write about the Kansas City Jets high school hockey team in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center. And in our college sports report presented by the Surplus Exchange, we interview MU's Jonathan Williams, KU's Wayne Selden, and K-State's Nino Williams. You can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find Kansas City Sports and Fitness, and you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. Now, I also want to mention that you can now get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and all you have to do is email your name, your email address, your cell phone number, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. That's subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Then watch your email for the next issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness. And now joining us on Good Sports is today's host for the show. He's Josh Graves. He's the owner-operator of Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe. Welcome to the show, Josh. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks for being here.
You bet. Always fun to be here. We're going to find out all about all the different products and things like that and services that you offer at Max Muscle. And as Josh and I talked today, but because this show is airing just right after the first of the year, many of us have set resolutions to lose weight and get in shape. And we want to learn more about the great options that are offered here at Max Muscle. One solution, which I mentioned a little earlier, is a special program you're enrolling people for right now, a Slim and Tone Challenge, a 90-day challenge. Tell us about the program.
Basically, we're just doing a 90-day challenge to, not necessarily as a weight loss challenge. I guess we're just trying to see who can change their body the best. If you're trying to gain muscle, lose weight, just maintain, we're just trying to see who can do the best lifestyle change, basically.
So, and besides the health benefits of the challenge, there's a cash prize as well.
Yeah, $250, yeah.
That's nice. And a discount for product that you get as well. What's fill us in on that?
They're doing, actually, I can't remember. No, they're doing 20% off on your supplements, so.
That's awesome. So you get to take advantage of the cost savings, and you get a free gift, too, which is that kind of
the grab bag,
grab bag, so that's great. So how can people sign up for the challenge? What are the steps you go through?
You just have to stop in the store and we get you all signed up here. We just have you fill out the piece of paper saying you want to join, and we start with your body analysis, and that's how it gets going.
Gotcha. So tell us about the body analysis. You've got this incredible piece of equipment that you use that can tell you almost everything about the person and allow you to guide them in the right direction to find a solution.
Yep. So what we use is the InBody 230. What it does is it does your body percent fat, your BMI, your basal metabolic rate. It tells you how much water you have, what your lean mass is. What we do, that's how we go and that's how we judge, what's working for you. And so, yeah.
So you take that information, and you're like the only place in Kansas City that has that machine?
There's a couple places now, but yeah, we're definitely one of 3 or 4.
They came and checked it out here, and they went and they got one themselves.
That's about what they did.
So you take that data, and then you talk to the individual about their goals and what they want to achieve, and then put together a plan. But that plan isn't just for the supplements and things like that. It includes all sorts of things.
Yeah, what we really like to do is look at supplements last. We like to look at your nutrition. So being a certified nutrition coach, we try to go over diet first, because you can take these supplements, but they're not going to work if you're still eating McDonald's or something every day. So we really like to try to go over nutrition first, and that's what we use that for.
Sure. And then you give them a plan that includes exercise.
We can do exercise, yes,
as well. Yeah, and nutrition, and then the additional things that can benefit them in the process that they're going through. So you're kind of helping people make lifestyle changes.
Yeah, that's what we try to focus on.
That's pretty cool. That's very cool that you guys do that. Tell us about some of the success stories that you've had here at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition.
One of our most recent ones, he lost about 65 pounds. He
awesome.
Got off his sleep apnea machine.
Wow.
Went down from like a 36-inch waist down to a 32, and he's doing awesome. And he's still going.
And we should mention that Max Muscle, I mean, there's a picture of a guy behind you that is really ripped and all that in a poster, but Max Muscle works for those type of people, but also for the regular Joes.
Yeah, with a scary name like Max Muscle, we're not trying to sell, we're not selling steroids and stuff. We're just trying to get people into a lifestyle change, because we're certified nutrition coaches. We have personal trainers on staff, so we're not trying to just get supplements to get out the door. We want to do a full lifestyle change.
Right.
So if you're trying to lose weight or maintain, we have multivitamins, we have fish oils, we have everything here.
That's awesome. That's great. Give us your phone number and your address. I'll give it out as well, but fill us in on that.
All right. So we're Max Muscle, 15253 West 135th Street in Olathe, Kansas, and our cell phone number. Let's do our actual phone number is 913-782-2222.
Yeah, there we go. We go. One of the things about your products is they are made here in the United States.
Yes. And
you carry a Max Muscle brand. Fill us in on the brand and the benefits that people get from that brand.
Well, so our chief science officer actually formulates all of our products, and what's cool is they're all approved. So what's on our labels are in our products.
Right.
So we could go ahead, and if you guys wanted to test them and see if they are, go ahead, but they're already there. So we do all of our testing. If something isn't right, they'll send it back. So we have products that sometimes go on back order just because they test them at our lab and they're not up to quality. So we make sure everything's tested and ready to go.
There you go.
So you get the best of the products.
Good. And as far as the range of products that you offer, you have proteins, energy products. What else do you have?
And we have weight loss. You have your fish oils, multivitamins, natural supplements. Then we have our more hardcore, like our test boosters and pre-workouts, all that good stuff.
Amino acids, is that a workout product?
Yeah, that goes along with it. Yep.
Okay. Hours of operation, when can people find you here?
Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday we're open 10 to 7, and Sunday 12 to 5. I'm not here till 7, so it's hard for me to remember when it is.
For sure. Website is maxmusclekansascity.com. Phone number 913-782-2222. 15253 West 135th Street. Just look for the Starbucks and then walk a few doors down, and you'll find Max Muscle. And everybody should sign up for the 90-Day Slim and Tone Challenge. Come on in, talk to Josh, talk to one of the other people that are here at Max Muscle. Thanks for joining us today, Josh. Really appreciate you.
Thanks for being here.
Coming on the show. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We're coming to you from Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, located on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob in Olathe, just a couple of doors down from Starbucks. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back. Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor ice pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KCI Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for a class or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh of Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free deep tissue laser treatment with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make an appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Experience a touch of the Ozarks at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. And right now, take advantage of off-season rates, $34 on weekdays and $42 on weekends. For tee times, visit winterstonegolf.com or call 816-257-5755. Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Are the Chiefs' playoff possibilities in peril? Does KU have what it takes to get to the Final Four? Find out in this month's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KCI Center Hockey Report, the Youth Soccer Report, the U.S. Army Top Performers, and the American Indian Center of the Great Plains Chiefs Report. KC Sports wishes everyone a happy holidays. And remember, our magazine is always free, so pick one up today. Hope to go to college or have your child attend college on an athletic scholarship? Believe it or not, the process starts as a high school freshman. Learn what it takes from Mike Taylor in his book, 10 Powerful Strategies to Get an Athletic Scholarship. Contact Mike at 913-701-0270 for more information. Sign up for the 90-day Slim and Tone Challenge at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe and save 20% on your next purchase. Plus, one participant in the challenge will win $250 for losing weight. It's a new year and time for a new you. Max Muscle Sports Nutrition is located at 15253 West 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob near Starbucks. So stop in today and sign up for the 90-day Slim and Tone Challenge and visit maxmusclekansascity.com. Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're here at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition, located at 15253 135th Street in Olathe. That's on the southwest corner of 135th and Black Bob, just a few doors down from Starbucks. The certified fitness experts at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition can help you with diet and weight loss, sports supplements, fitness advice and guidance, and personalized nutrition plans. Stop by and mention Good Sports or KC Sports Magazine and you can get a free nutrition consultation. Plus, sign up for the 90-day Slim and Tone Challenge and save 20% off your next purchase. Visit them online at maxmusclekansascity.com or call 913-782-2222. Now, in our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness, check out our U.S. Army High School top performers from Olathe South, Ray-Pec, and the Barstow School. And in our Youth Soccer Report, we feature a story on the Swope Village Soccer Complex and show how it's helping grow youth soccer in KC. Now, you can pick up your copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations in KC, including Eagles Landing Golf Course, both Minsky's on Berry Road, and the Kansas City Ice Center. Now, coming up on January 17th, we will be out at the Kansas City Ice Center, and the KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. And in February, we hope to be back at Max Muscle in Olathe, and Max Muscle is located on the southwest corner of 135th Street and Black Bob by Starbucks. Now, if you have a business and you're interested in having us come out and do our show at your business location, call Good Sports at 913-764-2050. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. And now joining us at Max Muscle Sports Nutrition is Dr. Justin Hildebrand from the KC North Spine and Joint Center. In his practice, Dr. Hildebrand develops individualized treatment plans that are tailored to each patient's condition and diagnosis. Dr. Hildebrand is one of the only doctors in Kansas City that's certified in acupuncture, and he uses dry needle techniques, and we'll find out a little bit more about what that is in just a minute. And he also teaches new and advanced techniques to tomorrow's chiropractors, massage therapists, and physical therapists. Welcome to the show, Dr. Hildebrand. Thank you
for having me.
Hey, thank you for joining us today. First off, how long have you been practicing, and what drove you to become a chiropractor?
We opened in 2011, just after graduating from chiropractic college. After going to Northwest Missouri State, where I was a pitcher, started having shoulder problems, and the physical therapist and the ATCs helped me tremendously, but it wasn't until I added chiropractic to it that really seemed to help me the most, all three of them together. So I decided I need to do one of them, and I thought chiropractic would be a good way to go.
So what was your best pitch?
Fastball until I hurt myself, and then it was mixing it up.
There we go. So, I found it interesting with the World Series here that pitchers these days, it's not so much about getting it in there. It's fooling the eyes of the hitter, more than anything else.
Changing speeds and keeping yourself healthy.
For sure. So now on your website, you have the question, when has a medical doctor ever put his or her hands on you as a form of treatment? And I found that interesting that you said that, as a doctor of chiropractic, you know the benefits of that kind of treatment. Fill us in on why that option is better than some of the medical treatments that, we get sent to do.
So it's not always better, but different.
Okay.
Like you go and you get a shot for having shoulder pain, and that generally masks the pain. It will solve it for some people, but it generally masks that, and it will start to come back. Well, we can physically go in, find what needs to be treated with the hands, manipulate the shoulder, manipulate the back, work the muscles, and then teach you some rehab techniques to keep it away for longer periods of time.
Right. So what you want to do is help the body heal itself, and that's what chiropractic is about. Explain how that all works.
Yeah, so my goal is actually to teach you to treat yourself. So after we get you feeling better, we show you all the techniques that you need to stretch a muscle, strengthen a muscle, rehab if it comes back, and then teach you in the long run to settle your issues yourself so that you don't always need to rely on somebody else.
I gotcha. You have standards when it comes to treatment protocols and financial obligations for your patients. The normal treatment time for an individual is about how long for just the normal types of things that you see?
So each session takes about 20 minutes, but we are firm believers in 6 to 8 visits for a condition. If we can't solve a condition in 6 to 8 visits, then maybe we need to add something else or look at another area. Most treatment plans in other industries can go for 3 to 4 months, and we want to get you in and out, get you feeling better at the lowest cost to you.
Well, and we as patients certainly appreciate that, and because the whole goal is really get rid of that pain, whatever that pain is. What do you see the most of?
Probably the 3 most common things that I treat are plantar fascia or heel pain, knee pain, including meniscus injuries. And
what's a meniscus?
The cartilage in the knee.
Okay.
Very commonly injured, very commonly torn. Always needs surgery.
What sports cause that? Is there a particular sport? Running or is it
running can if you have some dysfunctions that lead to it, but a lot of times it's the twisting and cutting sports that do
a
that.
Football type of thing. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, and let's talk about some of the protocols that you use. Starting off with dry needle acupuncture, which I've never heard of. What is it?
Well, acupuncture's been around for 5,000 years. It's been effective for many things, many different conditions. Well, with dry needling, we can actually insert the needle into the muscle, the tendon, the joint that actually is effective, and start that internal healing process by literally puncturing the tissue, causing it to slightly inflame so that it actually starts to heal.
I gotcha. So instead of the typical acupuncture is just dealing with like nerves, right?
Typical acupuncture is dealing with meridians and the nervous system, and this actually will let the muscle to calm down and relax, and then cause a long-term relaxation of the muscle.
Oh, that's awesome. And then of course chiropractic adjustments. We kind of all know what that is, more or less, but you're not always going to use that on a patient necessarily, but when is it appropriate?
The majority of patients will get adjusted in some way, but it's
Right.
not the same as it has been in the past. Not adjust
Right.
your entire body. It's adjust the areas that are restricted, get them moving better, so that when you're doing your exercise, your rehab, that it's more effective.
I gotcha. And then something that you do is called active release.
Yeah.
And again, I've heard that term. I don't exactly know what that means, and when is it appropriate to use that technique on us?
So active release is a patented soft tissue technique that actually helps decrease pain, increase range of motion, and remove scar tissue or adhesions that kind of build up. As you injure a muscle, it actually will harden, and we can actually strip it by shortening the muscle, applying a contact or tension on the muscle, and going through the appropriate range of motions to make that muscle work better, function better.
Okay. Is there anything like the acupuncture or anything that you use for that, or is that just
That's
the
mainly with
hands-on?
the hands. Yeah,
Hands-on.
that's
Okay.
you're using your hands to tension and feel where you need the most or where that
I
scar
gotcha.
tissue is built up at.
I gotcha. And then Graston soft tissue techniques. Does that go hand in hand? with
Graston's
active release?
it's very similar, but
Okay.
it's tool based. So it's actually an instrument, the metal instrument that you work the muscle
okay.
over, so it helps
Okay.
bring blood to the area. So there's more blood in the area, so it can start to heal.
I gotcha. And then, of course, rehab and corrective exercises, that is key. You mentioned that a little earlier, that you try and tell people how to do things to avoid injury in the future.
Yeah, every patient's going to get some sort of rehab when they come in because it's going to keep you better longer. It's going to help you
Right.
sustain pain-free over a longer period of time.
Now, does that also include in the process going through, you might see that somebody's doing something wrong and straightening that out with them? Will you do that with like physical therapy or something like that to correct a thing that, in the body, not only in the body, but in how we stride or something like that?
Yeah, so when somebody comes into the office, the first thing we're going to do is sit down and talk with them, but then we go through all the movements that could be causing a problem, from walking to
Right.
lifting the leg to doing all sorts of functional movements to decide what's wrong and then correcting that problem so that we're not just stopping the pain, we're stopping the function
I
that
gotcha.
was wrong that caused it in the first place.
Well, Doc, I got this pain in my hip. Can you help me here? No.
Afterwards, we'll see
yes,
what we can do.
Yes, but just kidding. One of the other, and we're talking with Dr. Justin Hildebrand from KC North Spine and Joint Center. Give us your address on where you're located. You guys just moved.
Yep, 8303 North Congress, just down the street from Zona Rosa,
Okay.
right across the street from Park Hill.
And website and phone number are?
KCNorthSJC.com, and you
Okay.
can reach us at 816-584-0413.
Okay, and we've been talking about treatment protocols that you offer in your practice. One of them that you offer is neuromobilization.
Yes. So neuromobilization is mainly been used in the physical therapy world, but starting to use it in all sorts of aspects now. So when you have the nerve that doesn't like to move or is entrapped, you get things like carpal tunnel syndrome.
Okay.
So we can actually track where the nerve is entrapped at and then teach it how to reflow through the body by using movements and specific tensioning techniques for the nerve so that we can actually get rid of that carpal tunnel syndrome without cutting it open and stripping it out. We can break it free.
So you save on the surgery,
Oh,
obviously,
yeah.
which is ideal.
Yes. In the long run, decreased surgeries is always a good thing.
Yeah, always a good thing. You offer lab testing and anti-inflammatory nutrition. What's involved? I mean, obviously lab testing we get, but
yeah, we can do all the same labs that you would get anywhere else. A lot of times we can do them for a little cheaper since we're not making most of our money off of that. But the anti-inflammatory nutrition can really help decrease inflammation. Inflammation's what causes everything.
Yeah.
So if we can find out what's causing you to inflame so you're getting injured constantly, we can really reduce that.
Gotcha. And then one of the things I found interesting is food sensitivity testing. How does that work? What is it that you look at? And how do you determine what we're sensitive to?
Yes.
And then how can we make changes on that?
So right now everyone's thinking, oh, maybe I should go gluten-free. Maybe
right.
I should go dairy-free. Well, maybe that's not what's causing the inflammation. We can actually do a blood test that will bring up 84 foods that you could possibly be sensitive to. We can go up to 180 foods as well, and it'll give us what level sensitivity you are from a 1 to a 3, and we can eliminate it from the diet and try to bring it back in after 3 months and see if you're still sensitive to it, and really try to eliminate what's causing your specific problem, from gastrointestinal issues to swelling to many different inflammatory type processes in the body.
Now, do most chiropractic offices offer something like that, or is that something, because I've never really heard about that through
nowadays? It's getting more and more popular, but we're one of a handful in the city that has been doing it. It's been very effective for many conditions. Actually saved a lady from esophageal surgery.
Oh, wow.
Because she was having such bad heartburn that it was causing it to erode away. Being able to do the testing and figure out the specific foods that were bothering her, eliminating those, healed up just fine.
So we're down to the last minute or so. You take certain insurances. What insurance do you accept? And then you do special things for students and military.
So we're in network with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Good. We work with many other insurances as well. We respect the military.
Sure.
Long history. We need to help them as much as they can. TRICARE does not cover chiropractic care whatsoever. So we work with the military best we can to make sure that they get the same service everyone else gets.
Gotcha. And it's KC North Spine and Joint Center, 8303 North Congress in Kansas City, Missouri, 816-584-0413. Again, give us your website.
That's kcnorthsjc.com.
Well, Dr. Hildebrand, thank you very much for joining us, coming on out to Max Muscle today. I really appreciate it. Interesting conversation.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. That will do it for our show today. I want to thank our host for the show, Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Olathe, and our guest, Max Muscle owner-operator Josh Graves, and Dr. Justin Hildebrand from KC North Spine and Joint Center. Be sure to join me again next week, Steve Fish, that's me, at the same time for Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And check out some of our other shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over Kansas City, and it's free, so pick it up today. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or your driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong, paid for by the U.S. Army. Are the Chiefs' playoff possibilities in peril? Does KU have what it takes to get to the Final Four? Find out in this month's Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. Plus, check out the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report, the KC Ice Center Hockey Report, the Youth Soccer Report, the U.S. Army Top Performers, and the American Indian Center of the Great Plains Chiefs Report. KC Sports wishes everyone a happy holidays. And remember, our magazine is always free, so pick one up today. KC North Spine and Joint Center is the only full-body active release provider north of the river. For sports injuries, foot, shoulder, knee, or hip issues, call Dr. Hildebrand at KC North Spine and Joint Center at 816-584-0413 or visit kcnorthsjc.com. Come on out to the Kansas City Ice Center and skate on the outdoor ice pavilion or the indoor ice rink. And sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes at the Kansas City Ice Center. The KC Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information on public skating times, to register for a class or schedule an upcoming party or group event, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Sign up now to get a free subscription to the digital version of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine and read KC Sports on your PC, tablet, or smartphone. Just email your name, email address, cell phone, and age to subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. That's subscribe at kcsportspaper.com. Then watch your email to see next month's issue of KC Sports and Fitness Magazine. So subscribe today. PDF reader required. By submitting your information, you agree to allow us to contact you with notifications and offers from KC Sports, Good Sports, and our sponsors.
Hi, it's Greg Pryor. One of my favorite products in Life Priority is called Lift. See Lift at my website, lifepriority.com.
Now you can view our shows and past shows on YouTube. Search for the Good Sports KC channel